Now, a non-profit organisation has taken government to court over laws governing the disposal of fetuses after a miscarriage. The NGO says not allowing parents to bury or cremate their unborn babies is an infringement of their constitutional rights. Under current legislation, a fetus that dies before 26 weeks in the womb is technically considered medical waste. The organisation wants this legislation changed to give parents a choice. The NCA's Mia Spies has the story.
The greatest excitement, the anticipation of an expectant mother. But Melanie van der Berg's joy turned into devastation when her son died 23 weeks after gestation.
They took him and she wrapped him in one of the hospital blankets, and all that I could remember is his little foot that hanged out of the blanket. And thereafter they pushed me into a private room, gave me a sleeping pill, and the next morning when I asked her if I can see him, she told me that they already threw him away as medical waste, or with the medical waste.
She says she desperately wanted to bury the boy she carried in her womb for just under 6 months.
Till this day, there is no closure. I don't have a death certificate. I couldn't name him, even though he's got a name in our house. But he doesn't have a. There's nothing for me to remember him by, except for the little foot that I saw. That's the only memory I have.
Voice of the Unborn Baby says this deepens the devastation of losing one's child.
At the moment, when you lose your little one prior to 26 weeks of gestation, it is regarded as a miscarriage and therefore, in terms of the law, treated as medical waste. You do not have the choice to elect to bury.
After a 4-year legal battle, the organisation's case against the Ministers of Home Affairs and Health was heard this week in the North Gauteng High Court.
We asked the court to declare the Birth and Death Registration Act, a specific section thereof, unconstitutional because it infringes on the rights of parents to bury their child who is younger than 26 weeks of gestation.
Government is opposing the application. Judgment is expected early next year, and if it's in their favour, Voice of the Unborn Baby plans a special ceremony to honour the infants who were never afforded a dignified send-off. Mia Spies, Centurion.